So this is the town of Quilpie in western Queensland, and only a town of about 900 people, but this is the main street. There's a pharmacy and Quilpie Heritage Inn, and there's the bus park there. And looking again around at the different shops and things here. So there's the town, and you can buy opals out there if you like that. And there we go. There's the remainder of the Quilpie railway station, which actually only has the platform. And looking towards what was the end of the line, must have been a good shed. This line has not been used for many years, and that's part of the turning triangle and the cattle, where the cattle yards, holding pens. And we move around, we see something very interesting here, which is the old steam engine dose water tank for watering the steam engines. And we look along the track, in the middle of the track here, and a lot of it's still in place. So it's quite interesting, and basically not closed, but more or less just abandoned. Just leaving the town of Quilpie right now, heading towards Charleville. Get that sign. Here we go, 210. It's Charleville. Roadhouse, one petrol pump, and it says it's a motel, but that's rather strange. There's the public telephone and the letterbox, and there's the bus and the bus driver talking to John Boyle, and I'm the only other passenger on it. It's been an interesting trip. There's the main road. I'll look out along the main road. It's kind of, for you overseas folks, it's not in the outback, but it's heading that way. The point is pretty, you know, the traffic's few and far between out here. Lots of roadkill. That means dead animals along the road. Every few hundred meters there's a small kangaroo or some other little animal out there that's been hit by a truck or a car. So there you go. We've still got 88 kilometres to go to get to Charleville, and we get on the train. train, the Westlander, sitting at Charleville station, and 2485 on the lead again, of course, and the whole consist is there. And we see that there's a relatively short train, really. It's only got a baggage car and mostly sleeping cars. It's got a buffet and one sitting car. Sleeping car B. And sleeping car D. This is the buffet car. Sleeping car E, which we're in, looking a little bit tattered actually. And then the sitting car. The last car on the train is the power van. It's only a little frame, but there you go. Power van of the Westlander, and we come round and we get the rest of the train sitting here, and it's basically somewhat of a low level platform here, and they've got a set of stairs onto the train. There's the Irish Club Hotel where I've stayed before, and I'll probably stay again later this year. And my friend John Macaroni comes up diagonally across from the station, and just looking around, and what used to be the main line goes out there in that direction towards Warwick and Warringara. In the old days, people used to cross the platform and get a standard gauge train to Sydney. Just swinging around, still a little bit slightly dark, even though it's about 20 to 7 in the morning. Well, we're just pulling out of Toowoomba here, and you see we're backing up, and we're going to go around the triangle and go off forward again and go towards Brisbane. Back up, move. That might be it.
Pretty well used, I'd say that'll be the one.
Yeah. We're going around the triangle. leaving Toowoomba behind. There's the other arm of the triangle with a little trestle bridge. And it's a fairly long and slow journey around the ranges. You can see just across the valley there as the railway comes around. A lot of curves here. Track very, very windy. It's getting into the cutting or something here. Swing round. There's a couple of us in the lounge. It's a snack bar lounge actually. Yeah, beautiful scenery across there. And there's fog in the valleys and the mountains. Right, I think we're just coming into Spring Bluff, which is a very well-known place for people to go. It's got gardens and the railway station and old, here's Spring Bluff. Old carriage and everything here. There you go. There's the station. Picnic tables there and everything. There's even an old track machine there, a little track inspection car. There you go. Wow. Yeah, great stuff, isn't it? Great stuff. Yeah, there we go. This is Murphy's Creek, nearing down the bottom end of the ranges, and soon come out through Halidon, and we've got Gatton, Rosewood, Ipswich, a couple of other little towns along the way as well. There's the station. River down there. There's some deer. Halidon, this is. There's the station. In the old days, people used to get a train to Halidon and they get a bus up to Toowoomba because it was much quicker than by train through the ranges. Criterion Hotel, there you go. There's the local bus stop for buses to Rosewood, and you get a train to Brisbane. Halidon Post Office. It's only a small town, but it's quite a nice little town. There's the Warrego Highway. Up the top there, we're going to pass 100. Now that is the main highway from Brisbane to Toowoomba and out to the west, where we saw it on our way out to Charleville. So we're passing under the highway. And we're heading towards Gatton. This is the Lockyer Valley, which is the second richest valley in the world for production of food, and I mean quality and quantity. I think there's a valley in the United States based on Bakersfield that is claimed to be the #1. So there you go. Actually get a little bit of a view of the track along here. Now this is actually a single track line, but it's long, crossing loops and so on here, and there's a road. You can actually see into my cabin. Wash basin and towels and so forth around the cabin. Pretty nice. I got it all to myself. It's actually what they call a triple, where 3 people can be booked into here, and I have it to my sole use, which is really nice. This is Grantham. We're just passing by the station, which is, by the way, no longer used for local passenger trains. They use buses instead. We're out near Laidley, and this is the double track, and incidentally it does separate for periods quite a few hundred, a couple hundred metres away from the other track. We might be passing something here. We're slowing down. Although it's double track, so it should be okay. Well, we just arrived at Rosewood. We must be going to let somebody off, and from here we head off into Ipswich. And I also would like to get a little shot of Walkeracca. They're going to put a depot in there for new electric trains that they're buying. Passing a distance there, you can see the Air Force base at Amberley, where they've got FA-18s, and we're heading fairly quickly towards Walkeracca and Ipswich. Actually, we can see some concrete sleepers here. We're going to pass right now, I believe. There's going to be a maintenance shed being built. Maybe it's not this exact location, but it's coming up. To maintain a fleet of modern electric model units. Probably right here, actually. This is going to be the site of it. Site management. Oh, I see a lot of work going on here right now, actually. So we're seeing the construction phase here. Wow, it's quite it's quite phenomenal size building's going to go in here. So this is quite historic to actually get this. There's the cranes and concrete sleepers, and this is the actual depot in the background. It's going to be going there. It's going to be very large. Walkeracca. Going through the suburban platform. We go over the Bremer River in a moment. Thomas Street station. It's only literally 2 minutes into Ipswich. There's something going past, probably an empty coal train. Just arriving in Ipswich right now. Suburban car storage sidings are there. And we're actually a few minutes early, we're nearly 10 minutes early. We're now at Ipswich Station, platform number 4. There's the buffet car. And the conductor is about ready to send this train on its way. There's the Westlander departing Ipswich, going in to Brisbane.